gets a news 1 week later the client collapsed. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. So let's go on a house hunting in Onitsha, Anambra State. So today we're gonna be checking 2 apartments and as well giving you the full details of the cost of living, cost of apartment in Onitsha, stroke Asaba currently. May this 2026. One of my subscriber contacted me and he says he was looking for an apartment, contacting some agents, and even went to the location myself so to see some of the apartments. So at the end of the day, when the client, the subscriber finally arrived, we all went there together to start checking some of the apartments we have seen and the new ones. So the first apartment that we checked, which you are currently seeing on this video, is located inside the Inkiye estate. So the estate is along that 33 road. After 33 junction, heading towards Y junction, that is where Ngige estate is located. Once you come inside Ngige estate, you pass through the second gate, which is I think another estate that was merged together with that Ngige estate or something. Then that is where you find this location. So this first apartment, after checking it, the price did not match with what my subscriber was looking for, but later he actually later went back and chose that one. So this particular apartment is 3 bedroom flat, or all masters. It's a 3 bedroom flat, all masters, with a very big kitchen. But the only problem with the kitchen is that the kitchen do not come with any kitchen cabinet, but it's a wall-to-wall tiles mounted. So the whole 3 rooms is not that big. It's not that big, just a moderate size room with a very good wardrobe and toilet and bedroom. So all the rooms are masters bedroom flat with sitting room and a very big passage with corridor or something like that. So this particular apartment is cost 900k for yearly length, which the landlord said the total package excluding agent fee is 1.3, then including the lawyers, the agent fee and every other thing, the total amount is around the 1.5660,000. That 1,560,000 is the total package. Both the agent, both the lawyer and everything is 1,560,000. That is what they give us this particular apartment. So, and is 3 bedroom flat located inside Ngige estate. After checking this apartment, we now shifted to another apartment inside the same Ngige estate, which that particular apartment is an old building. But this previous one you watched is a new apartment, a new building. So we moved to this old apartment. That one is also 2 bedroom flat. I think that 2 bedroom flat, the parlor is okay, but it's an old apartment. Mainly looking at it, we notice that some of the things around there has been washed out. The kitchen cabinet, the kitchen itself, the wardrobes in the rooms and every other thing has worn off, and is not all masters. The one of the room comes with a toilet and bedroom, while the other one, the toilet is outside the room, so it doesn't come with toilet inside, but it came with wardrobe, while the one that came with toilet do not come with any wardrobe. So this particular one, I think it's the same price, 900k for 1 year, though it's an old apartment and 2 bedroom flat, but still 900k a year. But the only difference is the total package. I think total package for the for this old apartment was 1.2 or 1.1, so or 1.1 or so, something like that. And when we called the landlord, he actually deducted some money, but at the end of the day, the client say he's not gonna choose that particular one because the building is a bit old. So we finally concluded and he went and chose that particular first one. So my take on this, if you look at what is currently going on, we notice that the economy is becoming more bad, and house the price of apartment in Onitsha is gradually increasing. If you go to inside Transinkese, If you go to inside Transinkese currently, you'll be seeing apartment of 2 million, 2.5 million, 1.5 M, which was not happening before. If you go to inside housing, the same thing is currently going on there. So inside Transinkese is where we wanted to go before, but due to the place is a bit far from accessing the route, so we decided to go to that Ngigi estate, even though it's likely the same thing, but that Ngigi estate is more preferable to the man. So after this Transinkese estate before, like we are seeing in the video, after the estate before, in case if you want to watch the full video, I'll be leaving the link of the video on this particular clip, so you go and watch it. So the only problem this Transinkese is facing is their bad road. They don't have good road, even though recently the current governor of Anambra State is actually doing a double lane road for them, the entrance road, not the street road. So apart from the entrance road, or every other road within that Transinkese is very bad. It's just manageable, but inside this Transinkese is a very serene environment and with good structures. Most especially, what you can easily find there is personal buildings, and elsewhere you can as well find apartments for rentage, and all of them are very expensive currently. So, and for me, things were not expensive like this before in Anambra State generally, especially Onitsha and its environment. Things were not generally this expensive until this economy become this very bad. And when I started hearing rumors that the current governor of Anambra State, or government of Anambra State, started increasing taxes for landlord and for traders and the rest of them. So the price of apartments started increasing, even though I later investigate, and some people said the increment was not for every building, it's just for the new buildings. That is where they increase the taxes. So it's understandable if the new buildings are increasing their prices, but for old apartments, nobody increased anything. So for them to be increasing the cost of apartment, is what I don't understand actually. So after this estate, you can go and watch the full video, but you can see the glimpse of the estate via this video also. So this is the looks. The dualization is currently ongoing, though it's been a while. I visited there last to see the progress that has been made on the dualization. If you are coming from the entrance gate, heading towards that Y junction, that side has been completed. Towards that NTA, I think is yet to be completed. Then across that NTA, after the NTA television, they have completed that sections and head down a bit where they are clearing. That is when I stopped covering that project, what is currently going on there. So after the whole thing, my subscriber actually choose the one inside the Ngige estate, so we went for that one. So from there, he asked me to actually help him secure some household items, which I agreed. Went to the market, got some foams, which cost us some bit money, and we actually went for naked foam. So if you are in Onitsha looking to buy a foam, or going to Onitsha to buy a foam, I would suggest you go for naked foam, so you see what you are buying. So you get a naked foam, then they take it to where they will coat the foam, which they did everything. You'll be seeing everything on this particular video. They coated the foam. So we bought a pillow, then bought other things that we got. We also from there, we did not do all these things the same day. So I think the next day we came back and got some kitchen utensils like pot, gas cooker, and every other thing, and as well got some televisions. Like we got 42 inches television, which cost us around 200k. The foam cost around 167 to 170, including the coating and every other thing, then plus the pillow and the bed sheets and every other thing. So later on, before the man finally moved in, they washed their apartment, but the people that watched the apartment actually later disappointed. They did not do a good job on that cleaning, even though they were paid 30k. but they did not do a very deep cleaning on the apartment. The tragedy part of it is that after the whole thing, the subscriber was actually complaining of health complications before this thing, so I was advising that he should take a proper medication. But after the whole thing, I went home only for me to get a news days later that the client collapsed and they rushed him to the hospital. He gave up the ghost, and the whole thing sounds like we are dreaming. So this life is I don't like. If we are living, let's properly take care of our health. Health is wealth. Honestly, health is wealth. Check your health constantly to avoid this kind of situation. So when I heard the news, I was devastated. Honestly, it seems like I was dreaming, or maybe we are acting a movie, or maybe they are just trying to prank me or something. But later on, it becomes a reality. So after everything, the family came, and I did not follow up anymore. So that's just it. So guys, this is where I think I'll be ending the video. If you have not subscribed to our channel, kindly do subscribe to the channel and tell us what is the cost of apartments via your area recently. Like, if you're residing in Onitsha or its environment, are you noticing increase in apartment or decrease in apartment? What is the general cost of living in your own area? I wanted to talk about the Asaba part, but I can tell you Asaba is damn expensive to compare to Onitsha, even as we speak. So you can't even compare both of them. Recently, I think I saw one video online that said Onitsha is too local, that they don't change, they don't do this. Honestly, Onitsha is a business area. Everybody there spend according to their means. You don't expect people to start spending more than what they are earning. It's a business area. So before you spend, you calculate the bonuses, the profit you are making from your business before you spend, so you won't go broke or go begging. So Onitsha, like I've made some videos last time, I said that Onitsha is a kind of city that welcomes both poor, rich, and disparate. But anything you want in Onitsha, you can easily get it. So go there and bring something that don't supposed to be there, trying to impose it on people around that place. So guys, let's not make this video to be too long. Just give us your own take and tell us the cost of living within your own locality. Let's see your thoughts via the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. Do have a wonderful day. Till we meet again in our next video.